Hey, how's it going, everybody? Yuki54 here, and here's some Yu-Gi-Oh! News for you guys. It's been quite a while since I've actually done one of these, but I'm here in the Shadow Specter pack with the new Bujin support that's coming out in Shadow Specters, and damn, is it some pretty damn good support. It's kind of scary, actually, but again, it's Konami. When do they ever bring out balanced stuff anymore? Can't remember. But we have quite a bit of Bujin stuff. We have one new Bujin Beast Warriors right here. We got about, four new relics, a new Exceed, and then another spell card, and possibly more stuff along the way, but this is stuff that's revealed. And so let's get started. So first up is Bujin Mikazuchi. It's pretty cool. Beast Warrior, level 4, 1900 attack, 1500 defense. Imagine this thing with Tinky. Oh damn, 2000 attack. Oh, hi Thunder King, how you do? Well, I couldn't search out, but you know, you can just activate it. Because it's an option to search, so. Anyway, Bujin Mikazuchi. When a Beast Warrior type Bujin monster you control is destroyed by battle or by a card effect, you can special this card from your hand. During the end phase, if a Bujin monster was sent from your hand to the graveyard this turn, you can add one Bujin spell trap card from your deck to your hand. You can only draw one face of Bujin Mikazuchi at a time. So this thing is a pretty badass effect. So if you have a Bujin Beast Warrior monster that was destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can special this card from your hand. So you free 1900 attack per monster. That is awesome. Combine him with Yamato's effect, which in the end phase allows you to add a Bujin monster from your deck to the hand, and then send a Bujin monster from your hand to the graveyard. So then once you do that, you can activate this guy's effect and go, yo, what's up? I'll just add another Bujin card, a Bujin spell trap card from my deck to the hand, which there are two very good Bujin spell cards that you will want to add with this guy's effect. So he's a fantastic card and 2000 attack with a Tinky on the field. I think with him, I'll be attacking at some Tensus. Can you imagine Yamato, Tensu, into this thing? Oh damn, there's gonna be some pretty high-end shit going on here with these guys. It is going to be fan-freaking-tastic with the Bujins, and his artwork looks really badass. I love his artwork. It is so freaking awesome. I was looking at this up yesterday, and he didn't have any artwork. It was like the back of the card, and like, damn, he looks freaking awesome. Next up, we have Bujin Relic Yada. Hey everybody, it's Yada Garasu! He's now a Bujin! Don't worry guys, he's not super stupid Yada, but he still has a pretty kick-ass effect. So the Winged Beast, level 4, 700 attack, 800 defense, has a trigger condition effect, which Mizukaji has a trigger condition. I'm gonna let that out because apparently at the YCS jersey there were some mix-ups with Valor conditions, so I'm gonna be talking about what their card effect types are. So trigger condition: when a Bujin Beast Warrior type monster you control is targeted for an attack by your opponent's monster, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Then target the attacking monster, negate the attack, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half that target's attack. You can only use this effect once per turn. So this is pretty cool. It gives you another, like another so-called honest, because now you just go negate the attack, and you would now take damage equal to half of your monster's attack. That's freaking awesome. So that's a good way to just show some pretty nice damage. And I like that a lot. And with you got Mizuchi and Yamato, plus 3 Tinkies. If you use 3 Tinkies, that's a total of basically like 9 Beast Warriors you're running for Yada here. Another fact that Yada's kind of getting some love that got reprinted in a way. Next up we have Bujin Relic Hachi, which is actually a beast but looks like an insect. Again, Konami logic here, that the fact that Black Corn is like a plant. I don't know, but level 4 beast, 700 attack, 500 defense. It has an ignition effect. If you control a Bujin Beast Warrior type monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one spell or trap card your opponent controls. Destroy that target. Then you can only use the effect once per turn. This is pretty cool. Allows you to pop more back row. I actually like that. This is pretty cool. Not only are you running MSTs and maybe Night Beams and Heavy Storm, but whenever you're running for back row, hey, you have this thing to allow you to pop more back row. I really like this. It's actually fantastic. Which I'm still wondering, why is it a beast and not an insect? It looks like an insect. But again, it's Konami. When do they ever make sense? So that's actually pretty cool. I'm glad it's only a one-turn effect, because, as well as Yada, because, oh my god, can you imagine that it was multiple times? Like, okay, I have 3, okay, banish 3, pop, 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 and, like, it's not at the same time, it's just, like, one at a time, so Ro can't do jack shit, so that's really annoying, so good job on that, Konami. Next up, Bujin Relic Ohabiri, another wing beast. There's a lot of wing beasts, so Icarus? I don't know, because we have the Uranus, we have Yada, we have this thing. So we're getting a lot of wing beasts here, so if you want to run these, you can run Icarus, which is pretty amazing. Level 4, 6 times attack, throws to defense, has ignition effects. During your main phase 1, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, and target one Bujin monster you control. During this turn, if it attacks the defense position monster, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. Now, this one, in my opinion, is not as handy as, say, Yada or Hachi or Habakiri, Murakumo, you know, and stuff like that. But it's still got a decent effect, and it actually is pretty nice with the next Bujin Relic, which I'll get to right now, which is a Bujin Relic Ikuta, which I love his artwork. It's a freaking boar. Level 4, Beast, 1100 attack, 1900 defense, ignition effect. If you control a Bujin monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Then target one face-up attack position monster your opponent controls. Change it to face-up defense position, and if you do, its defense becomes 0. So this, combined with Ohabari, makes some pretty nice damage. I mean, some pretty nice damage. And especially combined with Habakiri. Oh man, like doubling like some sound attack to 4800, just a 4800 piercing. Oh damn, that is pretty bad. That is nasty. But Ikuta is great because they'll help you get over some annoying stuff that they can't be target. Well, actually, this thing does target, but you know what I mean. Gets around some annoying stuff like, let's say there's a Stardust Dragon on the field. It's like, well, I can't destroy that with Murakumo, so I just go this, which attack to reduce his defense to 0, and then attack over him. It's a lot of cool stuff, and I believe his defense stays at 0. It doesn't say like it stops like it doesn't say to the end phase, so it's actually pretty cool. So far the main deck is really looking good. I'm glad we have another Beast War in the main deck, because this really will help out the deck, and Mikazuchi is a very powerful card. It's a really good card. Now it's time to get to the new XC. Bujin Emperor Kakutsuchi. And he looks freaking badass, what can I say? Rank 4, 2500 attack, 2000 defense, requires 2 low 4 Beast Warrior type monsters, and has a trigger continuous effect. When this card has Exceed Summon, send the top 5 cards of your deck to the graveyard. This card gains 100 attack for each Bujin card sent to the graveyard to activate this effect. If a Beast Warrior type Bujin monster or monsters you control will be destroyed by battle or by a card effect, you can attach 1 material from this card instead of destroying one of those monsters. So he's pretty much Burning Knuckle Lead Blow, but for the Bujins, because if you're not familiar with Lead Blow, if another Burning Knuckle is about to be destroyed by battle, but it's about to be destroyed by battle by a card effect, you can attach material to save it. But this one targets multiple Bujins, which is really cool. So, and it doesn't gain any extra attack from that attaching. His initial attack comes from milling those 5 cards, so and if you mill any Bujin cards, he gains a boost, so that is freaking fantastic there. That is really good. I like that a lot. The artwork's really cool, and the fact that it's generic makes him a really good powerhouse. But I don't really see him being played like anything like in a Fire Fist deck, because of the fact that it's mainly subjected to the Bujin Archetype. It's not like he has like an effect that's only good for Bujins, and then here's the effect that's good for everything else. But it's a really fantastic good card, and with all these cool Bujin stuff, like, man, this is really cool. Finally, oh dear god, this thing scares me. Mirrored Resonating Bujin. The normal spell card. Activation requirement, Lingering. At the start of your main phase 1, if you control a Beast Warrior type Bujin monster and your opponent's monsters on the field outnumber your monsters on the field, until your opponent's next end phase, neither player can activate spell or trap cards or spell or trap effects. Y'all remember this? Take a hint. Take a guess. What does it remind you of? I'll give you a couple of seconds. I'll do the Jeopardy. Okay, time's up. It's a cold wave. Bujins have a cold wave. Yeah, you're getting some bad memories of little kitty cats. Yeah, I bet you're getting some bad memories. I read this. At first it wasn't. This was the fact that's been changed. Due to mistranslation. It was originally not the start of the main phase. It was pretty much any friggin' time you wanted to, you can use this card, which made it even more stupid, as it was basically, at the time, it was like 1 day a piece, where you can attack and then deal damage in 1 day a piece. It was basically, you can do your, I activate my spelly cards, and okay, I'll activate this, and neither player during your next end phase can activate spell cards or trap cards. It's really freaking stupid, and it scares me. I love this archetype to death, and I plan on using it, like on DN and Pro and stuff, but this spell card scares me to death, because it brings back so many bad memories of Cold Wave. But at the same time, it's at the start of your main phase 1, so if you have no monsters, you can't activate it, because you have to have a Beast Warrior Bujin monster. So it's, at the same time, it's not as powerful as Cold Wave, because Cold Wave is like, alright, okay, I just play this and you can't do jack shit. But then again, it's still a scary card because it will allow you to set your plays up. Meaning that not only do you have one of your MSTs, you run your Heavy Storm, maybe a couple of Night Beams, you also have, where was it, Hachi, to destroy back row, but now you have this that can just freeze the entire field and allow you to go apeshit on your opponent. It's really freaking crazy on what you can do. But, so, it's limited in that aspect, but again, like I said, it's a very scary card, because it brings back, at least for me, it brings back a lot of bad memories of when Cold Wave was legal during Rescue Cat and all that stuff. X-Sabers, it was just, like, so scary. So anyway, in the comment section below, give me your thoughts on the new Bujin support. What are your thoughts on the Bujin Cold Wave? As well as their new Beast Warrior, which looks freaking badass. And you got Igarashi coming back, and you got a lot of cool stuff, like you got Hachi, Anabari, Ikuta, Kakutsuchi, a lot of cool stuff coming out for this archetype, and shout out Specters. And yeah, give me your thoughts in this comment section below, because I want to know what you guys think of this. And also, be another video coming up today as well, will be Rock Stun Duel. Someone wanted me to do that, so yes. Anyway, comment, rate, subscribe. This day, so many bad memories of Cold Wave.